Hey guys, welcome back to this episode of Twisted Metal. Today we're going to be shaving the boot handle and the Nissan logos from the boot lid. I was really unsure about how to do this as I hadn't stripped one before, and I wasn't sure about how the piece was fitted, but it was actually pretty easy to remove.
I don't know how to do any of this. Like I said, I started like 7-8 months ago. I don't even know how to record myself. I just turned a bunch of knobs that I didn't know what they meant, and it just turned out to be good. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. People would be asking me questions I'm just like, what does it mean? What does that mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really like a professional musician or nothing like that. I'm just good at speaking into a microphone.
Bro, Dennis, it's like.
So I just went ahead and removed the liner and placed it in the back of the boot. Upon further inspection, I noticed there's two small 8mm bolts which are holding the handle panel into the boot lid. As you can see here, I removed them with a 8mm socket on a ratchet. They came out pretty quick, and they were the only two bolts holding it in. So it was pretty tricky to remove this one-handed and film, but I got it done. Upon further inspection, I noticed that there was just a single plug which went to the boot button. My plan is to tuck this back inside the boot, and later on I'll rewire it to the boot wiring, which will then go to the main body loom, and then hopefully somewhere to the dash, which I'll have a button, and then still be able to open the boot. Made a steel template from 1mm steel. I initially used a piece of A4 paper just to make the template, and used one of the straight edges, as the piece that I removed is actually straight, so it was easy just to use one edge lined up already, and then I only had to cut the outer side on one side and the upper lip. From there I went around with the paint stripping wheel and just took back all the paint. You'll see here I'm just tacking the piece in slowly, corner by corner. Still don't have a lot of tooling that I need, like an English wheel and stuff like that, so I had to shape this over my knee a bit to get the curve into it, but it was pretty easy to do and it went in pretty nicely. With MIG welding, you want to leave like a 1mm gap around your panel, the sleeves penetration room, because if you run the MIG too hot, obviously it's going to warp the hell out of your panel. So to have minimal warpage, you need to have minimal heat. And still, to achieve maximum penetration, you need a bit of a gap, otherwise you're just going to weld over the top of the panel, and when you grind it back later down the track, it's going to crack. So here I'm just welding the last piece on the inside of the boot. There was a little bit of a recess, which I had to fill where the panel went. You'll notice there's some smoke that comes out of my boot about 10 seconds in. That's because something in the boot caught fire, because I'm a monkey and I didn't realize it was in there. So anyway, about an hour later, this is the finished piece. Looks a lot better than I thought it would. I'm happy with the result. Won't need much filler. Yeah, should be good for paint. Thanks for watching.